What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? Afrojoe, the way sound like Tia, motherfucking is. Well, she went to court for arraignment. She won't. She will go to court at the first of the year. She's looking at two charges. One is for recording this man asleep in his own house, and two, getting paid for it. I think getting paid for it. And it's gonna get worse and worse for her because now it's like I always said, told people, be careful what you say and do on the internet because the internet's your smoking gun. Anything that you post online is gonna come back and bite you in your ass. Be careful what you post. But people, I've said that for years over my YouTube career. Be careful what you say and do because the internet's your smoking gun. And people are that stupid. She played victim, got in trouble, and this is what happened. She's gonna reap what she sowed. She's possibly looking at 8 years in jail. 8 years in jail. Plus, if the DA wanted to be petty, he possibly would have said, well, I want to put revenge corn on there too because he was asleep. You put his information online, which the guy is suing her and DoorDash because he got his account deleted because of this, and he's suing her because he put him on the internet half naked and his information. So she reaped what she sowed, but let's see what the news had to say about it. Let's get her done on that.
Posted in an Oswego courtroom today. A DoorDash driver showing a naked customer accusing him of harassment but getting arrested herself. 2 months later, she's facing the charges. News Channel 9's Andrew Donovan was there for her arraignment. The Oswego City judge allowing News Channel 9 to record the proceedings. The first look at 23-year-old Olivia Henderson outside her popular TikTok page.
Their front door was wide open, and they were within eyesight of the front door, laying on the couch indecently exposed to me.
This is her last post, published October 26th, 2 weeks after her now deleted video causing this controversy. Working as a driver for delivery service DoorDash, Henderson claimed she was dropping off a food order. Went through the customer's door, saw him on the couch, naked. After posting her footage, she reported the incident to Oswego police as sexual harassment. Some of the claims that she had made on social media after the fact were not in fact true. Investigators determined that the man, drunkenly unconscious on his couch, did nothing wrong. But he found out lewd images of him were published for thousands of TikTok users to see. So police criminally charged Henderson with 2 counts related to unlawful surveillance. Court documents accuse her of recording, quote, intimate parts without consent when he had a reasonable expectation of privacy.
And to all those that have been supportive of me during this time, thank you so much.
For as talkative as she's been on TikTok until now, she had nothing to say while leaving the courthouse.
Libby, do you want to say anything about what happened?
The judge gave Henderson her next court date. It's after the new year, in January. In Oswego, Andrew Donovan, News Channel 9.
I'll tell you how it is because she told on herself pretty much. She just told on herself, and that's the fucked up part where she told on herself saying that she went off in this guy's house. She can't sit there and say, oh no I didn't. Yes you did. You told on yourself by saying you went and opened his door. Plus she was caught on ring cam, which that was funny as fuck because you, like I said, you told on yourself. You told on yourself. You got that, like you're, ooh, Lord Jesus, you that messed up in the head. You're delusional for people that don't know what that means. But you fucked yourself. Pretty much you fucked yourself. And I'm gonna show you one of her supporters backing up, and I want to talk crazy.
If there is a discovery and they provide ring footage of the day of the incident, and it is proven that she broke and entered and she opened the door to his living area and recorded him, he is a victim. That changes the story, and I take back everything I said. If that is not the case, I ride with my girl. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how you guys try to twist and turn and I don't give a fuck, honey. Because let's go through this case by case from the very beginning. let's go through this step by step, right? She approaches the porch. She puts down the food. The camera pans up to the man to her left on the couch, bottom half naked, covering his face. She is visibly shaking and states, "Oh my God, this guy just exposed himself to me." She later goes on to say that she posted the video because she reported it to the police. The police said, obviously, there's nothing we can do. Sorry, sweetheart. Reported it to DoorDash. DoorDash bans her account and does not give her the money that she worked for that day. So imagine, not only did a man allegedly expose himself to you without your consent with his door open, but now the income that you worked for, okay, was just now taken from you. Your only job was taken from you. And it wasn't until she posted that video before DoorDash said anything, reinstated her account and banned the guy's account. Again, I'm not saying that she is 100% innocent right now. We have to see how the case plays out. We got to see the evidence that's brought. We got to hear both sides and see what is said. It is likely that she will still get charged, but I hope that her lawyer tries. I hope that he at least tries to get her a reduced charge, maybe, and see what happens, because I fully get what transpired and why it transpired and wow.
Hold on, let me tell your goofy ass something. You just sat there in the beginning of your video saying you ride with this girl, you don't give a fuck. Then you turn around and change your narrative on the rest of it. And then you say, well, you need evidence. There is evidence on his Ring door cam showing that she entered his house. That's evidence enough to show she broke in. And you see a comment that says he's a victim until you can prove he's not much her lawyer can do. There's really isn't anything she can say to justify posting the video to TikTok. But she wanted to say people get off the hook all the time because of technicalities and having good lawyers. A one case in just that doesn't mean he had good intentions. We see it come. My thing is, none of us knows what happened, so why take side? Okay, there. CCTV, which is the Ring door cam, proves she opened the door. Right there, clearly say, is the CCTV in the room with us a new lie every day? It's not a lie. It's not a lie, and I tell you this. It shows her walking into his house, and she showed herself walking out of his house on her TikTok. So pretty much you got two footages showing her entering and exiting the man's house. So pretty much she broke in. She broke in. Let me do it again. She broke in. There is no, oh, now I don't know, there's no proof that she did that. Yes, the fuck it is. She broke in. And you say people with good intent. No, what she did was illegal. She broke in, filmed this guy, and you sitting up here trying to justify what she did. You're like one of them females that support our show. She's like one of them females. If a female teacher essayed a student, the teacher had every intention to do it, and the child is 13. That's what it seems like this support is justifying, but it's not. But she's looking at 8 years in jail, possibly probation. She fucked the life of everybody. Because one thing is, once she get out or get on probation, any job she applies to, they gonna see that was like nobody's gonna hire this girl. They pretty much gonna sit there and look at her. It's like, dude, we can't hire you because the shit you done, because you sat there and recorded a guy while he was asleep and unconscious, and you heard from the police department themselves saying he was unconscious, he couldn't do nothing, he didn't do nothing. Pretty much what I said in the last video. He was unconscious, he didn't do nothing. There's got to be a verb in there somewhere. Which means you got to show his actions. Which he didn't do nothing but slept. That's an action. Sleeping is an action. SA is in action, which the video shows he didn't do nothing. But you sit up here telling people he did something. How you get sleeping and SA confused? So now you're telling people SA is actually sleeping and sleeping is SA? Is that how it's going? But like I said, she's looking at 8 years in jail time for that. And it's going to get to the point. See, to me, they just messed up DoorDash on this because, DoorDash is going to sit there and just end themselves or just make it way harder for people to do anything. They're going to take that feature out where it's saying leave food on the door. It's just going to say leave food on the doorstep. Leave food by the door. That's the only thing. If I was DoorDash and that happened, I would have put it where so the drivers can put the food by the door. Food by the door. And a way where they record the drivers or something, because this is going to see what this is messing up a company's money. This is messing up a company's money. See, I always say companies always going to see how to get money but not how to keep money. DoorDash is not going to be looking at how can I keep my money, because this girl got a suit, which the guy is suing DoorDash and this girl. So she's getting sued and the guy's suing DoorDash. And she's looking at 8 years in jail. But there's people like this Lala girl, Lulu. What's her name? What's this goddamn girl name? Her name is Hooked on Phonics, but it didn't work for her. There goes Lola. That's her name. There goes Lola. Don't go over there and start talking crazy to this girl. I don't want nobody causing harm or going over there talking crazy, telling her to unalive herself or anything. Don't do that. Don't go to her page talking crazy. Do not bully this person. But this girl named There Goes Lola, you don't know the laws. For one, like I said, the video shows she did walk in this man's house. Two, she filmed this man asleep while his pants was down. 3 or 4, you're advocating for her behavior. It's like a mother taking a picture of her child asleep naked in the bed and posting up online. That's child porn. You're advocating for bad behavior. Do not take up for this. It shouldn't be where I'm a ride or die for my girl. I'm a ride or die. Doesn't matter what her gender is. She was in the wrong. I'm a man. If a guy goes out and unalives somebody, I'm not gonna back that man up. I'm not gonna support that man if he unalives somebody. If a man SA'd a woman, I'm not gonna support the man because he SA'd a woman. Doesn't matter the gender of the person. I'm a ride or die for the girl. That makes it so hard to believe victims now. It's like I said, the man never did nothing to this girl, and she lied on this man. This man's reputation is very tarnished because this girl sat there and lied on him. He has to move. His reputation is fucked, and he will be looked at as something that he's not. Because you sat there and did that to him. Instead of putting the food down and walking away, you had to take it a step further and to tarnish this man's name, his image, his reputation. The courts are not even going to touch this man because of what she did. He would never be charged for the crime that she said he committed. You pretty much fucked yourself. As a good friend of mine, finger fucked yourself. Or as I say, shot yourself in the foot. Well, hold on. Pewed yourself in the foot. But it is what it is. Now, since it's talk of the town right now, this is being the talk of the town, it makes it harder for women to come forward to file a report on being SA'd. You can't, it's already hard enough for women to come out and say they've been SA because so many women have lied. But to see this, it makes it even worse. Because one thing is, since this girl did this, they can't trust the system or think people's gonna think they're lying because of people like her. Thanks to this girl, Olivia Henson, aka in real life Monster. Why would you call yourself in real life Monster High Dog? Lord Jesus. But it's like I always said, you gotta be careful on what you say and do on the internet. Anything can happen. You got to be more careful. But I forgot, people want that content. People want to be well known and famous. You got your 5 minutes of fame, baby girl. You got your 5 minutes of fame. Fill some jail time and probation, and you ain't gonna be able to find a job. I'll be sad if you're out there trying to date somebody. I feel bad for the person that wants to get with you, because after this pop up, anybody that wants to date her will be like, no, I ain't gonna date you because you try to get a man arrested for something he didn't do. But tell me what you think down in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Don't forget to follow me on my social media platform, TikTok, Instagram, my group page, my fan page, my Reddit, my Discord. Yes, I'm back on Discord. And tell me what you think. Share this with everybody. But I want to know what you think. Like I always say, man, keep it real, keep it cool, keep it classy.